Hey guys, welcome to another video, OneStep2 review. Let's get into it. So I wrote the script for this video, but I didn't completely memorize everything, so I have to read it off my phone because I don't remember everything. So I gotta make sure everything is like perfect, because I don't want to give you guys the bad information. And that's why my cheap tech videos, while they may be like 2 minutes, they usually take a lot of time to make. They make like an hour or two of research, and then editing, and then filming. It just adds up to like 3 hours, which is more than what it takes for the vlogs, which is vlogs come out a lot easier. OneStep2, this is the Stranger Things edition. It's just like every other OneStep2. I got this for Christmas, so it's been a while, but I just finished the whole roll. Do not confuse this camera with the OneStep2 Plus. I did that when I got it, okay? I got the OneStep2 Plus. Allows you to do a couple more things which are a lot better, which is why I might upgrade to it, because I really like this camera. But I'll get more into that later. But yeah, do not confuse it with the OneStep2 Plus. So the Stranger Things version goes for around $110. For me, usually I buy a camera, I pick it up, I use it, and I go figuring things out as I go. For the M50 I did that. For my old camera, the M3, I did that. For my film camera, I did that. For this one, you have to read the manual, okay? If you look at my photos that I took right here, they're not that good. You can't really see Jocelyn a lot. But then once I read the manual and I kind of figured out how everything worked, if you look at this one, it's really good. It's a really good photo. So yeah, read the manual and make sure you know what you're working with, because otherwise you get really shitty photos. And if you buy film for it, as you can see, it's very expensive online. It goes for like $20. So 8 photos for $20. It's plastic. The camera is plastic, but it's not shitty plastic. If you hear it, there's a shaking noise. That is not actually the plastic itself. But once you open the camera where you put the cartridge of photos in, that's what's making that noise. I don't know if it's bad if I keep pulling it out and I don't put anything in it. It has one of the best flashes I've seen on a Polaroid or a film camera, like instant film camera I've seen. Polaroid clearly knows this, because it literally says one of the best flashes, or the best flash in a photo in an instant film camera, and I think they're right, yeah. So it says it has 60 days of battery. I don't necessarily know if that's true, because my dumbass keeps thinking right here is on. It says on right now, and if you flick it, it's off. But I keep leaving it on, so it runs out of battery. It has a self timer. I've been trying to figure out how it works, and it's supposedly this button, little button right here. But last time I pressed it, it didn't work, so I wasn't able to get a photo. Telling you how many numbers of film you have left before you run out, and I think that's a very useful feature to have, so you know how many photos you're taking, how many you have left. But I wish that it fit more than 8. I know like a Fuji film fits like 10. Now the viewfinder is a very good one. Now mine seems to have like dust on it all the way in, and it has ruined some photos, but I don't know how dust got in. The plastic is very easy to scratch for some reason. I barely have fingernails, but like every once in a while it'll just be like a scratch on it. Now one thing to know about these are not like Fuji film. You shouldn't shake it. Don't shake the film. Don't shake it thinking the photo will come out like that. You have to put it right away into a dark spot. I usually put it in my camera bag because I'm carrying my bag. So I just put it in there and I zip it up and I just leave it there. Now supposedly it lasts, you have to do that for 15 minutes. But I've done it for 20. And sometimes the photo is still developing. For me it's been like 25 minutes until photo actually finishes fully developing. Because if you pull it out before it's done, it'll ruin the film. With this lens, you're stuck with the lens you got. You gotta work with it. It's kinda does it all by itself. It's not my favorite one, but compared to other ones, I think it's great. So you know, it charges via micro USB, which I wish was USB-C. This camera wasn't released that long ago. USB-C, make it happen. In the bottom, tripod thing, so you can mount it onto a tripod, which is always useful to do. especially if you want to get a little bit creative with your shots, which is something that I'm going to do once I can leave my house. Now, this is just for this one. The Polaroid and the OneStep2 are actually upside down because the photo is Stranger Things. The camera takes I-type film. There's I-type 600. Supposedly it does take it. I don't know if it does. So I usually just go with the one that says I-type, but the I-type 600 is for the Polaroid 600. So if you own a 600, don't just buy I-type because it's not going to work with your camera. And then the battery life is 1,100 milliamp hours. And now I'm gonna talk about how this compares to the. I'm not gonna go fully into it. I'm gonna save those for another video. But yeah, if you want this one versus a Fujifilm, I say go with this one. Photos are obviously a lot better. The film is a lot better. It's easier to get better lighting with the flash. Now it's, like I said, important to read the manual, otherwise your photos end up looking like a Fujifilm. And of course they're a bigger image, which is for me a lot better. You know, you're paying like $20 for film, might as well should get a bigger shot. You get less photos, but they're bigger, so it's kind of like you take one, you lose one. And now the OneStep2 Plus. Do not confuse this one with the OneStep. The OneStep2 Plus, I believe, is $140, $150, around there, so it's a lot more expensive. I think the cheapest I've seen is $125. Right? But yeah, the OneStep2 Plus, that's the one I wanted to get. I thought this one was the OneStep2 Plus. They seem similar, but they're not. The OneStep2 Plus, you can connect it to the app, and you can control certain things like the exposure and stuff like that, which is an amazing feature. And if you have the extra money, definitely go buy that one. You won't get the special edition Stranger Things, which if I would have known this was not a OneStep2 Plus, I would have gotten that one instead. But I thought this was a OneStep2 Plus already, so I did that mistake. So don't do that too. Don't do that. And read the manual. Okay, so I believe I talked about everything that you need to know about the camera, the features and all that. But now I'm going to talk about what I think about it and whether you should buy one or not. Overall, I think you should get this camera, the OneStep2. If you have the extra money, go get the Plus. Don't confuse the two of them. OneStep2 Plus has better features. If you don't, get this one. Over a Fujifilm, get this one. Yes, a Fujifilm is cheaper, but to me their cameras have never been amazing, good. So get this one, and then if you don't even have money for this one but you want a Polaroid, either get one used or get the OneStep, the first one. It goes for around the same price as the Fujifilm camera, but don't get those. Get a Polaroid OneStep. I really enjoyed using this camera. I've been using it for like 2 months. Worth buying it. For me, when I want to make a review on something, I like to use it for a certain amount of time before I actually talk about it, not first impressions, because you know things change. But yeah, get a Polaroid OneStep, OneStep2. The OneStep2 Plus, I believe, is my favorite. I just have this one because it's Stranger Things, so I got this one for Christmas. I had a lot of fun, and once this stupid thing is over and I can actually go outside, me and Jocelyn are gonna go do a photo shoot with it. A whole full-on photo shoot vlog with this one, OneStep2. We're almost to 50 subscribers in like a month. It's been a month since I started doing YouTube again, so that's crazy to me that people are actually watching my videos now. I'm getting more and more views. Back then it was like, you know, I would get like 30, now I get like 35 to 75, which is a lot, a big difference. My back is killing me. Go like, subscribe. I'll put a link down below if you want to get this camera, as well as the OneStep2, as well as the link if you want to get the OneStep, the original, or if you want to get one used, I have a link down below for eBay results that I found, because I love you and you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to go looking around. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Cheap Tech is back. Help me come up with a new name because I don't have one for this series, and I would like it to be something different than Cheap Tech. New video of Cheap Tech every week from now on, as well as a vlog. I think I have 2 vlogs left. Mondays, vlogs. Wednesdays, Cheap Tech. And then, Fridays will either be another review or a tutorial, whatever comes next. I don't really know. I want to upload 3 videos a week to keep you guys entertained and I like making videos. I'm trying to make this my full-time job because I really enjoy making these videos. I really enjoy photography in general, and I would like to get paid for what I like to do. And I have passion for this filmmaking, YouTube, photography, and putting them all together would just be the dream job. So yeah, I hope I make it in the future, but you know, in the meantime, it's just for fun. But thank you guys for watching anyways. Make sure to like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. I am out of breath. My back hurts. Bye.